Cathie Wood says Bitcoin will grow by 192.61% by 2030. Ethereum will also increase by 197.8%. Suppose we are going by their September 28, 2022 prices. These predictions were based on Bitcoin becoming corporate money and Ethereum's role in the $231 billion NFT and $231 billion DeFi markets. For today's video, we will share the details of Cathie Wood market update and Bitcoin and Ethereum predictions. Let us begin. Since 2017, Cathie Wood ARK Investments has published a report called The Big Ideas. This report highlights the most captivating stock and the endgame of some of the firm's decisions. In 2022, the Big Ideas report highlighted some impactful industries as always. The research group brought the subject of cryptocurrency to the front. The report expanded on automation and how investing in the AI sector could yield over 40% returns in the next 5 years. As is expected, the company mentioned the need to trust their strategies when they say that these innovative tech stocks are the future. Then, the company mentioned Bitcoin a second time since they started issuing the reports. In 2021, cryptocurrency made a debut in the report. Cathie Wood advised that Bitcoin could be a hedge against inflation. Thus, corporate America needed to start investing. Bitcoin had come a long way from when an anonymous developer invented it. Shortly, we will talk about the history of Bitcoin transactions and how the last decade has seen a tremendous price jump for the cryptocurrency that nothing is impossible. As to whether the advice was sound or not, Tesla bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin in 2021. Musk is a massive influence on Wood's life, as she views him as the most inventive person on the stock exchange today. We cannot confirm if Musk thinks of Wood as the best investment officer in the world. Nonetheless, ARK's 2021 report indicated that with corporate adoption and more central bank research and policy, Bitcoin could reach between $100,000 and $400,000. However, the highest that the premier cryptocurrency gained was $61,000. Perhaps, the 2022 report would have been less bullish. That is where you are wrong. The 2022 Big Ideas report categorically stated that Bitcoin could reach $1 million in 2030. The actual figure that the research team shared was $1.38 million. The history of Bitcoin between the white paper of 2009 and 2013 is unrecorded. It appears Bitcoin only started becoming valuable in 2013. The first ever Bitcoin transaction was a pizza order. A guy asked if anyone was willing to deliver pizza to him in exchange for some Bitcoin. Someone took up the offer and sent him 2 pizza boxes in exchange for 10,000 Bitcoin tokens. As of the end of September 2022, this pizza transaction is worth close to $19 million. Wouldn't we all be lucky if this were us? In fact, I would give a kidney to be the pizza guy. Suppose this transaction happened at an all-time high of Bitcoin. We would be speaking of $610 million. If that is enough to validate the Cathie Wood Bitcoin forecast of $1 million per token valuation, we have to leave it to time. We all know that Ethereum has more utility than Bitcoin. Thus, the valuation could be easily explained by how demand could raise prices. Soon, we will show you ways NFTs and DeFi could push Ether to close to $200,000. Further, during an interview, the 66-year-old investment guru touted the potential that Ethereum carries. Of course, the 2022 Big Ideas report covered the second largest cryptocurrency. In the report, the team indicated that Ethereum is the pillar of DeFi and NFTs. DeFis are financial apps that lend, borrow, invest, and earn digital assets. Therefore, just like banks, but without the paperwork and annoying queues. Honestly, DeFi is brilliant as a tool to make financial services more accessible. In fact, while the annual percentage yield on savings accounts is around 0.06%, some DeFi platforms pay 2.3% APY. Since the transaction fees for DeFi are in Ether, and the collateral for all borrowing is also Ether, the demand will shoot the prices up. Moreover, NFTs are a massive win for the Ethereum blockchain. NFTs are also essential because they introduce the world of art, gaming, and engineering to cryptocurrency. If you are new to the world of cryptocurrency, hit the subscribe button and learn all you need to know before you invest anything, and it will save you money. But while most people consider NFTs as art and photos, they are so much more. For instance, They're used as a token for all valuable possessions. Once the item can be placed on the programmable blockchain, it is protected forever. Education transcripts, health records, cars, houses, and collectibles could all be tokenized to make proof of ownership easier. These activities happen with money, and minting on Ethereum means buying the coins to perform the transactions. This demand will see the Ether grow in the next 8 years. According to Cathie Wood ARK Investment, Ethereum tends to grow in valuation due to its real-life use beyond a means of payments. As Ethereum had finalized its merge that has transitioned it to a proof-of-stake system, those who had complained of the energy levels it consumes have something positive to come back to. Thus, Ethereum could be priced at $195,000 by 2030. On whether the time to buy is now, our advice is to allocate the right portion of capital to assets to downsize the risk. Because Cathie Woods, the person who made these predictions, is stepping down from her position as portfolio manager for all 9 ETFs her company oversees. If you have not heard of it, we have all the insane details of Cathie Wood stepping down from ARK Invest.